Test, 1, 2, 3. Test, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having a great start to your Friday. So this is going to be the CPI data release. We are waiting. It should be released in about 9 minutes. So I'm going to start sharing my screen so you guys can see exactly what it is that I have going on. All right. How are we all doing this morning? Doing good? Can you guys hear me okay? So I thought the live stream was at 5:15 a.m. I know. I was struggling getting this thing live. I always have my Learn Plan Profit live stream. I apologize for being 5 minutes late. But we're 10 minutes early to the live, right? Or before the report is released. So we are anticipating this release, seeing where the market goes. Markets are pretty much trading sideways as of right now after yesterday's sell-off. Not really doing much. As you guys can tell, the entire pre-market pretty much break even, up 1% maybe for TQQQ, and this is after dropping 8% on Thursday. So not very surprised there. But again, one of the things that we are really looking out for is just progress for the CPI report, right? The Feds want to see that there is actually some positive influence, at least in some areas, for inflation, and hopefully that gets factored into this report. So thanks, Ricky. We appreciate you. Of course, please explain if we have lower or higher inflation. I think the biggest areas where, we've broken this one down before, right? This was last month's, and I gave a couple examples yesterday in a couple of videos. So yeah, I'd love to break it down. So the way the CPI data is calculated, we're at 8.3%, and it's calculated from the past 12 months, right? May to April. And if you were to add them all up, it's not exact. There's an actual formula, but it's relatively pretty close. So this time we're going to be dropping May and then adding the new month of May, right, for 2022. The previous one that was factored in is 0.7. So what I would say is what I'm really looking forward to is hopefully there's nothing higher than 0.7, but because we're at 8.3, hopefully there's nothing greater than 0.9. Because at that point, if it's anything 1 point or more, that means that inflation has not peaked, and that most likely we're going to be at 8.6, right? And the highest inflation that we've experienced recently is 8.5, and that was during when March reported in April. So yeah, we have about 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left for the market to react. I see a couple of you guys are asking, what's the move? I don't know if you've ever seen any of my videos. We never tell any of our traders what to trade, when to trade, or anything like that. That's not what we're here to do, right? We've talked about it many times, and anytime the market's uncertain, anytime, right? We talked about it yesterday. My first video was like, hey, we're still showing signs of a resistance. Market's anticipating the CPI data report. It might be best to play it safe. The past 5 months, if it's taught us anything, is that, either staying cash and or staying light in your position might be quite useful, right? So, and rightfully so. After that 8% sell-off, I think it was very easy to see that. All right. So let's go back to the main page. It should be updated here. I have a couple other sites on my second screen that if it populates there first, we can go ahead and break it down, and I'll just pull those screens over here. So, all right. So would a higher CPI be good or bad for the Euro/USD? I don't know. I don't trade Forex. But it would be bad for the USD, right? Because if inflation's going up, then that means the value per dollar is down. So when is the CPI report? It is in 4 minutes. It is 1 hour before the market opens, which for us is in 4 minutes. Futures are creeping up. Yeah, I do see that. So we have TQQQ up 1% during the pre-market session. Not too shabby. Yeah, and if you want to pull up this report yourself, I mean, it's BLS, right? So bls.gov/CPI. It's a super easy domain, right? So I see someone asking for the domain or the URL. Kevin, yeah, bls.gov/CPI if you want to pull it up yourself. Alrighty, so QQQ falling. It shouldn't be falling. It should actually be going up. Are you playing SQQQ? So, I mean, the market reacts to this report instantly. It's kind of like, for those that were familiar with it, it's kind of like the natural gas report. By the time the report actually comes out and we have access to it, we're not going to be able to do much, right? The market reacts instantly to it. So what I look for is for market reaction. If I can see there to be a consistent direction, then I can choose to trade it. I didn't come onto this live stream to try to aggressively trade it. If I choose to trade it, great, right? If I see there to be a consistent direction. But if I see that it's choppy, if I see that it's unclear, then conditions are not in my favor and I don't have to force a trade. I feel like sometimes traders think that every time that they're put up to the T, that they think that they have to swing. And that's definitely not the case. I mean, everyone's been anticipating this CPI data report. So why not just be present, right? Be present, see what happens, and then make a decision shortly after. You don't have to make impulsive decisions at a moment's notice that you might end up regretting later on, right? Think about it. It's been nearly 6 months and nothing has necessarily happened, right? You haven't really missed out on much. So why are you in such a rush to not miss out on something? All right. I'm not doing any breakdowns. So if you're asking me to break down a stock, I'm not doing any of that right now. All right. So it's to be released in 1 minute. So to be released in 1 minute. Again, if you guys are tuning in live, if it's not too much to ask, hopefully we earn your thumbs up and maybe you can consider subscribing. All right, here we go. Let's see which way the market reacts. Again, this is what we're here to capture. Here it goes. A few seconds. Trying to see if I can refresh it here on my side as well. All right, looks like we're about to release. There it goes. There it goes, and we're seeing a drop. We're seeing a drop. I don't see the numbers yet. There it goes. Pretty significant drop. All right, we're down 3% during the pre-market session. 2.5%, 3%. Look at that. Instant reaction, and we still don't even have access to it. But again, sometimes we tend to see an overreaction. So it might sell off at first, and then it quickly recovers. Trying to pull it up. Are we at 8.6? Here it goes. Market's tanking. 3.8%, 3.9%. So 1% from last month. What a useless website. Look at this. Still hasn't released. Okay, here it goes. All right, CPI for all the items in May rise 1%. Let's go ahead and break it down so we could see that we are at 8.6% overall for the last 12 months, which puts us at the highest rate of inflation that we've been since 2000 or in 40 years, right? I think it's 1980, something like that. Let's go ahead and break it down. Do you guys want to break it down? I feel like that's why we're here, right? Wait, this isn't it. They haven't updated it yet. Okay. All right, 8.6. Let's see what we saw the biggest increase on for the month of May. Okay, and this is kind of what we were. Look at this. The biggest contributor. No question. Fuel, oil. Check this out. 16.9. 16.9. There it goes. Market's down 4.3% already. We saw an increase of gasoline at 4.1, and this was after April. We saw a decrease of 6.1, a decrease of 5.4, and this is what's unfortunate. When we see a decrease one month and then a rise once again the next month, this actually still puts us, because we're positive here, and then positive here. So out of all of this, we have gasoline or fuel and oil to be the largest contributor in the triple digits when it comes down to the inflation we've seen in the past 12 months. What else? Is there anything else that stands out for you guys? There's nothing that has dropped month over month. Energy 3.9. We got energy commodities 4.5. So again, from month to month, this is what we saw an increase of. So based off of April, we lost 2.7. We increased 3.9. So then we gained, right, a difference of what? 1.2. Still rising when it comes down to that. On this one, we rose 5.4, and then this month, we lost 5.4, and this one we lost 4.5. Anything else? So this one's quite a bit of an increase. So piped gas services, 8.0. I want to see where retail is. Apparel, nope, not much of an increase just yet. But these were seeing decreases month over month. And this was the first month we did not see a decrease. Used car prices, where's that one at? Used cars, we saw an increase from negative 0.4 to 1.8. So used car prices going up once again. Yeah. I mean, can we say that we're surprised, right? If we look at any oil stocks, check this out. Any oil stocks, we could see that, look at us. Look where we're at for the past year, right? Ever since the pandemic. We are literally making new highs. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh my gosh, you guys are ridiculous. I just saw someone's comment. Tesla dropping like Biden's approval. All right. How many hours until the CPI? It was already released. That's exactly what we're just breaking down. Here it goes. SQQQ up on the day. Check it out. Up to $54 a share, up 5%. But the question is, will it hold? Will it hold, and will momentum continue even at market open? So what's the bullet point update? Inflation has made new highs. Inflation has not peaked. So it is worse than anticipated. So inflation is at 8.6% overall for the last 12 months. All urban consumers rose by 1%. Gasoline was the biggest contributor, fuel and oil, and that was from or by 16.9 points. It's the only one in the triple digits by far. The closest one is, again, the other fuel and gasoline areas, but they're not even halfway to what we've experienced with fuel oil. Unfortunate. But again, there's still no solution. There's still no solution for oil. I don't understand how it's such a concern. It's getting factored into the CPI and our inflation report, right? Yet there's nothing that is being done about it. How could there not be a solution for current, demand issues? So gas prices are reasonable. Check prices in Europe. It's not. Gas prices are not reasonable. First off, no. What? How could you even say that? Everything's reasonable relative to what you compare it to, right? Well, hey, I lost $10,000 today, right? Well, that's reasonable in comparison to maybe someone that lost $1 million. But no, we're not trying to compare it to someone that's at the absolute bottom of the barrel, right? Gas prices are not reasonable. There's multiple solutions that have been presented, yet nothing has been done. What kind of nonsense is that? All right, we're showing higher lows on SQQQ, showing signs of an uptrend here. So I'm new and don't know what to do. So, I mean, there's nothing that you have to do. Market's reacting to what the report said. Inflation has not peaked. We saw an increase in the month of May that was reported today. We're at 8.6%, which is the highest inflation that we've experienced in the past 40 years. And obviously the markets react instantly and it gets factored in instantly. You don't have to do anything. I mean, any reaction in the market tends to be an overreaction. So this is why we told you in advance. There's not much you can do now, right? Market reacted already. If now you're saying, oh man, what should I do with my long-term investments? It's ridiculous, right? You should have done this in advance. You don't prepare for something in a moment's notice, right? Because you're going to be impulsive and you're going to be emotional and irrational. So as of right now, SQQQ, and I'm sure all the series of inverse ETFs are going up as of right now. They're not actually going up as quickly as I thought, right? They're only up 4%. But again, and this is a triple leveraged ETF. So if we look at something like QQQ, it should really only be down about 1.1% as of right now. Yeah, it's down 1.2%. It's not the end of the world. This already got factored into the market. Yeah, so yesterday they did a really good job factoring this stuff in. Now we're up less than 4%. So it looks like we're actually beginning to pull on back. What do you expect during normal market hours? Here, let me look at my crystal ball real quick and see what I expect. I don't know. Market's barely reacting. This happened 10 minutes ago. There's no form of consistency. One of the biggest things that I try to look for is consistency. If we see consistent higher highs and higher lows during the pre-market session, then yeah, that can transition into normal market hours. But it doesn't look that way. It looks like we pumped up. It became overbought. It was an overreaction, right? and then we correct itself. What people forget is that yesterday we pushed up 8% on SQQQ. We dropped 2.75% on the NASDAQ market. Bad news was already factored into the market. This was just worse than expected. So there's a reaction. You guys cracked me up. James, I have to, huh? It's an inside joke that we have within Learn Plan Profit. Anytime that we get a question of like, hey Ricky, what do you think this stock is gonna do? Then that's how I react. So all right. What do you guys think? Would you guys like me to continue to live stream for a little bit longer, or should we close it out? It's up to you guys. I want to answer any questions that we can for you. So let's see. So I'm not buying SPY. Yeah, don't buy it. I mean, guys, we've been selling off for 5 months. Are you really surprised that we pulled back today 3.5%? Are you actually surprised? No. Like how could you? This is the part that like, okay, we'll stay a little bit longer. I appreciate that. Hopefully it's not too much to ask. If you guys can smash that like button. I don't even know how many likes this video has. Oh, I could see we have 600 likes. I thought we would have actually a little bit more. We have quite a bit of you guys here. So if we can get 1,000 likes, we'll live stream a little bit longer. Let's see what we're at. No, but I really do appreciate, just like, you know, you guys appreciate me waking up, live streaming. Same goes to you, right? You guys could be sleeping in, but it is exciting. Regardless, I mean, obviously things did not go according to plan. As in we hoped that with the market didn't get worse, but we're not surprised. I mean, we're pretty conditioned for this. At least our Learn Plan Profit group is, right? Holy smokes, you guys destroyed that like button. Damn, 1.1k likes. I appreciate that. Maybe we'll even do a giveaway. I don't know. Maybe if we get, what should we do? How many likes so we can start giving away some mouse pads, some flags? We'll talk about it in a bit. But yeah, that's the part that kind of like baffles me, is when I see a couple of our traders or a couple people comment, you know, in the chat room that, oh my God, I can't believe the market is like selling off. Like, really? You can't believe that, you know, the market can get worse? We've been selling off for 5 months. I see a couple people tuning on in right now. Yep, CPI data was released, 8.6%, which means that inflation has not peaked. This is why SQQQ is rising. Fuel oil was the biggest contributor, and that was at 6.9 points of an increase. So free gas giveaway at 2K likes. That's hilarious. But yeah. So this is actually a really good sign. This is a really good sign for the overall market. Look at this. We have lower highs forming already. So it actually does look like we are seeing an overreaction. So this might actually be somewhat of a decent time. Not yet, right? Because we're still trading above the EMA line. We're still trading above the EMA line, but it looks like as of right now, we are forming these lower highs, which is a step in the right direction, right? Because if we form these lower highs, then we'll probably retest that EMA support pretty soon. So you're always well prepared. So from what age do you plan to start your daughter to get involved in stocks? Have you ever thought of that? Not necessarily for my daughter. I, I mean, first off, she's 4 months old, right? And just because I'm into something doesn't mean that I want her to be into it. I don't care what she ends up wanting to do, right? It doesn't have to be money driven. Does it mean that I won't show her what it is that I do? No, of course, I'd love to, right? I think that's the whole point of parenting. Um, but yeah, I mean, if she wants to be a teacher, if she wants any profession, regardless of the monetary pay, because she enjoys it, then I think that's your job as a parent, just to support your child, regardless of what they want to do. I'm very thankful that, and grateful that I work in a field where it's not only rewarding, but very rewarding in the monetary aspect. But I know it's not for everyone. Think about it. Think about all of you guys, right? I think you guys are great examples. Like, you guys are up 1 hour before the market opens on a Friday. Like, you guys have to give yourself a pat in the back, right? Especially for those that are in the East Coast, let's be honest, I'm not very impressed. But for all of you guys that are in the West Coast, for those that are in Hawaii, it's insane. You guys are putting in the hours. You guys are committing to this. And I think that speaks volumes in your ability not just to want something, but to work towards it, right? So, West Coast, baby. What's going on, Bradley? What's going on, my guy? Tampa Bay. Hey, I mean, if you guys are on the East Coast, you guys are just in better conditions, right? Better conditions for these markets. Thank you for the early show. No, of course, I appreciate you guys spending some time with me. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. All right, we didn't get the 1,500 likes that we were hoping for, but West Coast is the best coast. I like that. Now, Australia. I don't even know what time it is over there. What time is the CPI? CPI was already released. Again, CPI rose 1% with all items. CPI is now at 8.6% in the last 12 months. This is the highest CPI report or inflation report that we've seen, or inflation numbers we've seen in the past 40 years. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. Fuel and oil is the biggest contributor. So, all right, UK here, Lithuania. I love it. All right, 1.5K likes. Like I said, I'll do a couple giveaways. So we do giveaways a little bit different here. It's nothing special. I don't care where you're at. I'll ship it out to you. You just got to give me an address, and you're going to have to message me on Instagram. So if you guys refresh this screen, the fourth link in the description of this video is my Instagram. So before we do anything, follow me on Instagram, and you're going to have to send me a message if you win. We do things very, very simple, right? So we're going to be giving away something. So let's start off with, you guys want to start off with mouse pads or flags? What do you guys want? You guys want some trading flags or some mouse pads? Our new RGB? What do you guys think about these? Here it goes. SQQQ is rising. Looks like it actually is showing signs of a higher low support. I appreciate that, Jose. Thank you again. So, all right. How about I'll do 3 flags and 2 mouse pads. Is that fair? I'll give away 5 items. Up to you guys. Yeah. I feel like we have to entertain you guys now that you guys are up. Market doesn't open until 40 minutes. I'm going to be live streaming with our LPP team, but that's going to be a separate live stream. Okay, so it's very, very simple. For all of you guys that want to participate in the giveaway, you guys can click, I think it's I don't know what link it is. It's shoptechbuds.com. Whatever, we're going to do flag giveaway first, right? Whatever flag you want, let's say that you want the Hustle to Inspire flag. All you have to type out in the live chat is Hustle to Inspire. If you want the graffiti duck flag, just put graffiti. If you want the retro flag, just click retro. If you want the problem duck flag, problem, right? There's a bunch of them. So there's the Wall Street Bull, type in Wall Street Bull. Any of them that you want, again, just type in the name in the live chat and keep typing it in, right? So we're gonna see a bunch of people that are familiar with our items. You see, they're gonna start typing it out. All I'm gonna do is once it really gets going, I'm gonna screenshot, and whoever I screenshot, whoever's most in the middle, will win that part of the giveaway. I'm gonna do 3 flags first and then 2 mouse pads. So again, head on over to shoptechbuds.com or I think it's the 4th link in the description of this video. So ready? And I'll show it so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. All right, so I'm ready to screenshot. I'm gonna give you guys a 10-second head start to start typing it in. 10-second head start to start typing it in. Do not, all right, that's one of our rules. Do not spam more than once. If I get your screenshot and it's more than just one, typed in more than once, you automatically get disqualified. There it goes. Ready? 3. So again, this is the little box you want to be in if you want to win. You see that? 3, 2, whoever's more in the middle. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, so here we go. We got Julia Morales. So Julia Morales said the Wall Street Bull flag. Send me a message on Instagram. Be like, hey, Ricky, I won the giveaway. I want the Wall Street Bull. Just send me a message. All right, we're going to do 2 more. Ready? 2 more. Let's do it. 3. Or let's do a countdown from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, this person didn't really understand. We're doing flags right now. So, all right, let's do that one again because that one didn't count. They were asking for a mouse pad. I'll do it a little bit bigger, whoever's in the middle. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Day Trader mouse pad again. It's Ryan that's going to win this one. So this one's the retro duck. So Ryan asked for the retro duck. Ryan, feel free to message me on and show me that you're tuning on in. So record it that you're watching me right now. Show your YouTube account and then show me the flag that you want. Just send me a message right now on Instagram. So he selected the retro flag, which looks like this. All right, let's do one more flag giveaway. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the retro duck flag. So let's do one more. Again, we're just doing flags right now. We're gonna do mouse pads shortly after. All right, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JJN3. I have no idea what that is. And you ruined 2 other people's chances. Here, let's do it again. Whoever's more in the middle. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Dude. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. What is this? So we have Dev saying 1, and then we have Danny U with a retro duck. I'll just give you guys both flags. So just send me a message on Instagram and I'll just give you guys both. Now we're doing mouse pads. We have 2 mouse pads. So which ones do you guys want? This is the cash only RGB mouse pad. I think we still have some in stock. Oh, nope, sold out. We actually just got these in stock yesterday and they already sold out. So we're gonna have to double check. So we have the extra large Day Trader mousepad RGB, Wall Street RGB, Graffiti Duck, right? Whichever one you want. So whichever mousepad you want, just say the name, Monopoly mousepad, 1 million mousepad, Diamond Hands mousepad, whatever you want. Ready? We're going to do 2 of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we have the Day Trader RGB mouse pad, and that is Buckley. Just send me so you're more in the middle. So just send me a message on Instagram. Show me your YouTube. Show me that you're watching this, and show me that you won. So, all right, let's do one last one. We haven't done these giveaways in a while. So we're also giving away an iPad Air on the actual Shop TechBud site. So if you don't win, but you still want a mouse pad, then again, friendly reminder, anything that you buy automatically enters you for our giveaway for the iPad Air giveaway. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we got Joe-Fi Young winning the Day Trader mouse pad. Joe-Fi Young. And again, we do these giveaways from time to time, so if you didn't win this time, please don't be salty to those that did, right? We give these things away all the time. And I mean, they're not, I mean, they're $20 to $30 mouse pads and $20 to $30 flags, right? So if you guys liked any of the stuff that you guys saw here today, this is from shoptechbuds.com. It's the 4th link down below. And again, for every $1 you spend, you earn 5 automatic entries. So just take it as what it is. So yeah. Other than that, again, just a friendly reminder, CPI data report was released, 8.6% for the last 12 months, 1% overall for the month of May, and market is reacting. We have the NASDAQ market down, SQQQ is up 5%, and it's honestly looking pretty bullish as of right now, and it's testing to make new highs. So, yeah, I mean, that's really just it. I'm gonna grab and make myself a quick little milkshake. We have 30 minutes until my Learn Plan Profit live trading session. So if you guys are part of my Learn Plan Profit group, or if it's going to be the first time that you ever get to watch me trade live, then just make sure that you get ready for that. That's going to be a separate live stream. So also, if you've ever wanted to join my team, friendly reminder, we are running a sale today. It should be linked, the first link in the description. It's $100 off our Learn Plan Profit lesson library. So it's all inclusive. You get access to the A to Z video lesson library designed for complete beginners, my daily live trading session. You get access to our private group chat, and also you get access to our TechBuds Trading HQ, which is our office in Chandler, Arizona. You get access to everything. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and it's all inclusive for today, $100 off. And that's that first link down below if you're ready to join. Other than that, I really do appreciate your guys' time. Thank you guys again for tuning on in. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. Hope that we earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note.